Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. Let's solve today's Leetcode problem 717 1-bit and 2-bit characters. You have two special characters. The first character can be represented by 1 bit 0 and the second character can be represented by 2 bits 10 or 01. Given a binary array bits that ends with 0, return true. The last character must be 1-bit character. Okay, if we decode this bits array into these two characters, if the last character ends out to be the 1-bit character, that means this, then we have to return true or else we have to return false. Okay, if you see, when since we are starting with 1, that means these two characters, these two positions will be decoded into the second character, and we are ending it with 0, which is the first character. Okay, which is 1-bit character. So in this use case we have to return true. If you see the second example, it is starting with 1, that means these two characters has to be decoded into one specific character, which is 2-bit character. Again it is starting with 1, that means we have to again decode it to 2-bit character. So since the last bit of the special character is 2-bit character, we have to return false, correct? Yeah. So since the constraints are pretty small, we can straight away go and implement the brute force approach. Okay, so I've implemented the brute force approach. So I've just defined a variable called n, which is the length of the bits, and I have a pointer which says index, okay, which will be initially pointing it to the initial position, which is 0. So we'll go all the way up to the last but one position. Okay, and at each position, if the character is 1, that means we have to increment by 2 positions, or else we have to increment by 1 position, because this particular special character is taking 2 positions. Okay, as a result we are incrementing it by 2. Okay, if we end up at the last index, that means the last character of my decoded uh, array would be 1-bit character. Okay, so let's try to submit this. As you can see, it has been satisfied. Okay, it is pretty efficient solution. Before jumping dive into the time complexity analysis, I highly recommend each and everyone to subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting daily Leetcode videos. Okay, yeah, let's try to analyze. As you can see, we are just iterating to the entire array single time. The time complexity in this case would be order of n, and we are not using any extra space, so the space complexity would be order of 1. Okay, that's all about this problem. Thank you.